3 weeks of not wearing shoes. 8,617 miles away from home. That's how far my friends Lisa, Anna, Meg, and I came to surf. The more you travel, the more you realize it's not enough to take. This trip, we wanted more. We wanted to learn. In particular, we wanted to better understand what's being done on the ground to tackle one of the biggest problems of our time, plastic pollution, and find out how we could help. Our first step was to get a better idea of the problem. So we met with Melati and Isabel Jensen, two Indonesian sisters who at the age of 10 and 12 created one of the most influential NGOs in Bali, leading the charge on environmental change in the country.
Earlier this year, Bali was declared in a state of emergency due to plastic pollution. Our island is literally drowning in plastic.
We don't have a way to sustainably process our waste. So a lot of the time it ends up with people littering trash, so it ends up in our rice fields, our rivers, roads, beaches, oceans, wherever you go, you're constantly surrounded by plastic.
So because the ocean is so important to us, we really want to take care of it. It's given us everything. Okay, what are the solutions here? What can we do to help? What can we do to improve our footprint? Who can we meet up with here that's doing really, really awesome stuff? Team up with them, just get to meet them.
Plastic is a global issue. It doesn't belong to the island. It doesn't belong to Indonesia. This is something that the entire world is going through, and our generation is living through it on a daily experience.
Everything that we buy just comes in plastic here, and it all ends up in rivers and gets distributed along the way. And in the near future, we're going to have more mass of plastic in the ocean than fish. So this is a problem that really needs to be addressed at the source. Whatever doesn't get washed up on the shores along the mountains here is going to end up in the ocean, which is going to affect marine life. It's going to affect the coral reefs. It's going to break down into microplastics, wash up on shores, and just kind of add to the sludge in the ocean.
This is one of the main reasons we wanted to come to Bali. Even in the face of an overwhelming problem, a significant number of grassroots organizations, businesses, and hardworking people throughout the island are collectively working to come up with solutions.
You only use a plastic bag on average for 30 minutes, you throw it away into the environment, and it stays there for hundreds of years.
The issue can feel so big sometimes, but you're making that difference. If you're saying no to plastic bags, you're making that difference one bag at a time. And then you bring your reusable bottle, it's one plastic bottle. And when you bring your straw or you say no to that plastic straw, you're making a difference. And that's where people need to realize their power as a consumer is massive.
Once you start noticing it, you realize, like, okay, that was a really easy life switch. I can do that. And in my lifetime, I'm probably going to save hundreds and hundreds of pounds of plastic entering water systems or being left in dumps to seep into the ground.
For plastic pollution, there isn't one solution that's just going to fix the whole thing. There are so many different solutions, so many different approaches that people are already doing. The key thing here is collaboration and making sure that we're all connecting the dots so that all these solutions can be a united goal, and that's to create the world and a future that we actually want to be a part of.
That was the biggest lesson we learned from visiting Bali. If you have an idea or solution, pursue it. The ripples of dedication go far beyond ourselves, and although everyone is a part of the problem, that means we're all a part of the solution.